Welcome to Nutrition with Ambition Oliver. Appreciate you for the view. Appreciate you for being here. Today we'll go over nutrition. We're going to discuss the meal planning, the components, and how to understand for your nutritional goals. Okay. All right. So what we're going to focus on is the five food group. Okay. We'll go in depth of each food group, and we're going to pretty much figure out what the benefits of each food group is, what they offer, how can they help you. Other things we're going to deal with is the food labels. So food labels will be next and show you what your daily recommendation is. That means how much you need of fruit, how much you need of vegetables, how much you need of grain, protein, and dairy. Those five components right there. You don't have to have all five in one meal, but you want to aim for at least three to five in one meal and be able to verify, um, what you're doing. So for the most part, what you really want to do, what this whole video is to pretty much focus on how to meal prep yourself. I'm not going over, oh, do this. I'm gonna go over every component so you can figure out, oh, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, and you'll be able to meal prep yourself and be able to have all the knowledge you need to be able to do so. All right. Before going through this video, um, what I did not put in here is a positive and negative balance intake. So if you have a high positive balance intake, that means you're consuming more food than you're burning, so you're gonna gain weight. If you have a negative balance intake, then pretty much you're burning way more weight. Excuse me for moving this. You're burning more fat and burning more of everything, carbohydrates, protein, you're burning all of it than you're intaking. And so you're going to end up losing weight, which is a pro and a con when you're losing weight. All right, so on this one, pretty much it's a nutritional guide. So I'm going to take this little marker right here, and this is what we want to aim for right here. Okay, so by looking at this little structure right here, you can see per 100 milligrams that you want to have less than 3 grams of fat. You want to have less than 3 grams of saturated fat. You want to have less than 5 grams of sugar. And you want to have less than 120 milligrams of sodium. That is the healthiest portion that you should get. So that's what I will focus on the most, okay? This other stuff, it's pretty basic. I mean, just like you read that, you can read this, between 5 to 20 grams, whatever it is, you can read it, but this is what you want to aim for, okay? Looking more to the right of that, right here, where it says start right here, you want to also pay attention to your calorie intake. We're going to discuss it really soon, but fruits, they pretty much fill you up with calories, so it's a good thing for you, that's really basic. We'll go over that. This portion right here, you want to have as least as possible. So all that is this right there, okay? Um, the things that you do want, what you have on marking green, would be this right here. This is what you want to aim for. You want to aim for your vitamin A, C, calcium, iron, magnesium, potassium, all that right there. You want to be at a high percentile, high percentage, excuse me. Um, but like I said, the top portion right here, that's something you want to ease off of. The potassium, things like that, that go a little bit lower, you want to have high doses of those, okay? All right, so focus on your daily recommendation. Then pretty much we're gonna go over each one of these, but your fruit and your vegetables daily right here. So for children between the age of 2 and 8, they need to have at least 1 to 1.5 cups. So if you got a child that's 4 to 8, that needs to have that 1 to 1.5. If it's under 4, a cup. That's how you read this. So if it's fruit, you got your blueberries, your all those stuff. We'll go over that later. Or your vegetables. There's so many different types of vegetables. That's what you want to aim for. All right. Most people right here be women, so I'm fairly sure more women watch this than men because we don't take care of ourselves. I should be honest. Um, for the most part, right here, y'all need to focus on right there. Boom. Same thing here. This is grains. It be whole grains, refined grains. This is what you want to focus on right here. All right, protein foods. Um, Protein comes from everywhere. I know a lot of people do protein shakes and all other stuff, but really, you're overdoing it on the protein because this is all you need right here. It's just that. And then this portion right here for the men and women, and this is milk, orange juice, apple juice. This is all that configured. So that's where you want to aim at right there. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, so this is fruits. So when discussing fruit, pretty much if you want like sweets or whatever, if you feeling like, oh, I need some chocolate, I need something like that, instead of doing that, why don't you just get some dry fruit or whatever, cranberries, mango, apricots, cherries, raisins, just, that substitute will help you in the long run because fruits don't have no cholesterol, they're low in fat, and I mean they don't have no sodium or no calories like I discussed a little bit earlier. Um, Big thing you should know is dietary fiber right here. Um, let's see if I can highlight that baby. There we go. Um, Dietary fiber from fruit is part of overall health, and it reduces your blood cholesterol. So the risk of heart disease, stuff like that, is a lot lowered. Okay. Um, when discussing that, one big thing is fruit juices contain no little or no fiber. So you really want juices are okay, but at the same time, it's best to aim for one of these up here. So if you want to pause the screen, you can. We already did the little dairy thing. Sorry, not dairy. We've already did the little cups and stuff like that. So pause the screen, take a look at it, and be like, okay, this is what I want to pick. I want to do berries one day, or I can mix berries with my oatmeal. You're pretty much putting two different components together, and that'll be able to give you what you need. All right, vegetables, pretty much this top portion right here. You don't want to eat the same vegetables over and over again. On my next slide, you will see how many vegetables there really are, and it's just going back over eating the same vegetables and stuff like that. I mean, it gets tiring. So might as well mix it up a little bit. Get some vegetables. 'Cause like I said, fruit and vegetables they're low on carbs and they're low on fat. So except when you add like sauce. Here we go. Where we at? Sauce and seasonings right here that'll add fat and calories to your cholesterol. So you just be careful when you do that. I mean, if you eat carrots, just add a little ranch or whatever. You don't have to go full out, but just a little bit give you more taste. But if you don't add no ranch or anything like that, you're not adding no additional calories or anything. Um, Vegetables are a big source of nutrients. When you're talking about your dietary fibers, potassium, vitamin A, vitamin C, and pretty much vitamin C is really good with like your wounds and stuff like that, keeping your teeth or your gums healthy. Vitamin C absorbs iron, um, and iron is pretty much oxygen through the blood. So, and a lot of females really need to get that iron up. So all this, goes together as a big component. All right, so right here, if you want to take a screenshot, this is all of the vegetables. Sorry, my dogs are playing with bones. Um, these pretty much all vegetables. Like I said, go with variety. Whatever you want to do, just go with it. I just pick a couple. All right. Next thing we'll talk about is grains. So when dealing with grains, a lot of people don't know popcorn is actually a whole grain or whatever. If you get low fat popcorn or popcorn that doesn't have no fat at all, like fat free popcorn, that is a really healthy snack. As you getting your grains, we already did the recommended amounts for grains and stuff like that. Grains just is full of B vitamins. It's full of minerals, magnesium, iron. So, I mean, if you're free to read all this other stuff, but this is a big portion right here. The iron to, is in the blood, and magnesium is used to build in bones and release energy from muscles. All right. Maybe later on, one day, I can go over ATP, which is from exercise physiology, and it's pretty much what gives you energy between, um, well, it's a lot, but energy between carbohydrates, protein, and fat. These right here, take a screenshot. Right here is all your grains. This is all your grains, okay? So you got white rice, you got bread, white bread down here. Wheat bread actually be better. For the most part, it's refined because it's been bleached to, you know, carry less. When you bleach something, it carries less. You got rid of some things. So if you get whole grain, then it's it's not it's all of it. It's nothing taken out of it. All right, so you got your protein foods right here. This is very important. Um, Protein. Uh, the most important thing I want you to know right here is it raises your LDL levels. Let's see what else I really want you to know. Oh, seafood right here. You want to eat 8 ounces of seafood. Seafood has so much nutrition, so much nutrition. It has the omega fatty, it has pretty much any and everything you need. So eating seafood, I wouldn't eat too much. Just 8 ounces. That will actually be great for you. Um, Pretty much going with this and protein drinks and stuff like that, you really do not want to overstack yourself on protein. So if you're taking protein shakes and all other stuff, over time it's actually hurting your liver and your heart. Because, I mean, you get protein from all these foods and stuff like that. So think about it. You have all this stuff right here that you're getting protein from, and you're taking a protein shake. You're overdoing yourself on protein. You end up peeing it out, and it's just like I said, it's gonna hurt your heart and it's gonna hurt your liver. Um, the best thing to do is 2 hours before a workout. You want to get about um, you want to just get a certain amount of carbs in. Just eat a little bit, get your carbohydrates, and then 30 minutes after workout, then you want to eat protein. Protein rebuilds muscle, so that's what the focus on that protein thing is. All right, so next thing is dairy. Like I just discussed, dairy. We always know orange juice, milk, yogurt, cheese. Um, Dairy, you really want to go more of a low fat, low milk, yogurt type of thing. If you pretty much um, are trying to lose a little bit more weight and things like that. Dairy is really good with building bones using through calcium. It's best if you get like yogurt and you mix like fruit and stuff in it. Then you got two different food groups, going together. Um, all this stuff is really important. The potassium helps you with your healthy blood pressure and things of that nature. So that right there is dairy. You see right here sources of dairy, milk, calcium alternates, which is milk. Some people drink that. You got your cheese and you got your yogurt. All right, so health benefits, I'll go over this really quickly. Vegetable grains and fruit that actually reduce heart disease, heart attack, stroke, certain type of cancers, diabetes, type 2 diabetes at that, obesity. They also lower, blood pressure by having potassium in some of them. fruit are lower in calories, which helps you with the calorie intake balance we discussed earlier. Protein is actually a big function because it really builds bones, muscles, cartilage, skin, and blood. Iron is really huge, especially in females. You want to make sure you keep your iron up because iron is used to carry oxygen through the blood. Magnesium is also building bones, releasing energy from muscle. Dairy intakes, it is dairy pretty much to improve your bone health overall. Um, you want to do that with the children, elderly adults, trying not to get hurt and things like that. And you have to rebuild the bone if they do break something. So all that is a big component of everything you need to know. Last but not least is the tips. So pretty much we discussed this in the top portion of the reading a food label. You want to stay away from sodium, things like that. You're free to pause the video, look at this. What I really want to aim at is mapping out your meals on the right hand side. You want to know what you're gonna eat. You gotta have it all mapped out. I have my little sheet that I got from Amazon, whatever. It has everything on it. It has everything that you can expect to see at a grocery store, most likely on it. Um, if not, there's blanks on there. You can put them on there. But you want to be able to plan out, okay, what I want, what I want, what I want. And you want to have 3 out of 5 groups on each meal. And so remember, have variety. Flip it. Hey, I want these vegetables on this stuff, protein on this. Just flip it around. Also, make sure you take a grocery list because if you don't take a grocery list, you're gonna start grabbing stuff that wasn't even on the list, and then next thing you know, you're eating more things. You're gaining weight because you're eating more that you weren't expected to buy. So I appreciate you for being here for this video. Sorry it was so long, but it was kind of a lot to cover. I really appreciate you. Take it easy. Have a good day. Have a blessed day. All right, I'm out.